What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, you guessed it. It is your boy, Trey Sense. And we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. Listen, before we even get into it, though, I need something from you. I need you to like this video, share this video, and sub to the channel. Now, what we're going to talk about today are 10 or 11. Well, we got 10 fragrances, one honorable mention. I see a lot of new guys doing rack store videos. Myself, The Frag Life, and Sam Broom are one of the first to do it. We're one of the first, and I don't think anybody does it like I do it, where we go to 3 or 4 different states, 3 or 4 different stores. But anyway, that's another story for another day. We're amongst the first to do this. Been doing it for years, and it's cool to see a lot of people doing it. Nowadays, it seems to be catching on pretty quick. But what they don't tell you is what to look for in the rack stores, and that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover some of the fragrances that you really should be on the lookout for in the rack stores. That some of them are more popular than others. Some of them haven't really seen a lot in the rack stores, but they are popping up and you should pay attention to them. The first one I want to talk to you about is from the House of Chrome, and this is an honorable mention, and it is Chrome Azzaro, and it's in a little bit lighter box. But this right here is a nice fragrance. 39, 40 bucks. And what I get from this Chrome Azzaro is take the original chrome and then take all the metallicness out of it, and that's what you have left is this. So it's a little bit fresher and less metallic, but I think it's a really nice fragrance, and I'm proud to have it in my collection. So Chrome Azzaro from the House of Azzaro is one that you can look for in the rack stores. Now you'll see that one mostly at TJ Maxx and Ross. That's where I've seen that one the most. Now this next one, and you're gonna see a lot of the same house here. You're gonna see a lot of the same houses, Lattafa, and just Lattafa and a lot of Lattafa. So from the House of Lattafa, it is Eternal Oud. The only thing I don't like about this is this cap. I don't know why they put that cap on there like that. But this one right here, it's a gourmand oud, a sweet oud, a nice wearable oud. This is a really nice fragrance, and this was $34, and I picked this up at Marshall's. So if you go to your local Marshall's, and you listen, you got to get off in there and look, because you have to understand the people that are stocking these fragrances, they're not frag heads, so they just put them on the shelf. Just stick them on the shelf. So you have to get down off in there and look behind, and even look in some places that you may not see fragrances. Look in the women's department. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. You have to pick stuff up, and you have to read it. Because I think I picked this. Oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. Really sweet oud in this. This is a sexy fragrance. I think it's supposed to be a clone of Grand Soir or something. I don't know. I've never smelled Grand Soir. But this is nice. Again, the only thing I do not like about this is this hideous cap. I'm tempted to just throw it away. I need to find a metal shop and just get that tree cut off, because that's just hideous. But man, this is a beautiful fragrance. Well worth the $34 that I paid for it. And again, I picked this up at Marshall's. And did I pick this up in? Yes, Marshall's and Jack's. No, I'm sorry. Not Marshall's. I picked this up at Burlington in Jackson, Tennessee. Great fragrance. Smells really good. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll sit that right there. And that is Eternal Oud from Lattafa. One that is extremely popular from the House of Amalf. And I've seen the women's version of it, and I actually bought it for a lady friend of mine for Christmas, and the male version, and it is Club de Nuit Man Intense. Now, of course, you can order this. You can order any of this stuff. You can order anything. But if you're like me and you like getting out and going to different stores, again, I go to different states. For those of you who don't understand where I live, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, there's a little corner right here. So I can leave my house and be in the state of Mississippi in probably, depending on how fast I drive, 5 to 10 minutes. And then if I keep going a little bit further, I can be in Tennessee depending on which. If I go this way, I can be in Tennessee in an hour. If I go this way, I can be in Tennessee in 35 minutes, 40 minutes, because of the way they're lined up. So, I digress. So I say that to say I go different states. But anyway, I saw this one in, I want to say, Burlington as well, in Huntsville, Alabama. Forgive me, but I did not look at the price. And you know what this, I'm not even going to spray this because it's going to take up the whole room. But this is from a moth, and you know what this is. It's best known for being a Creed Aventus clone. In my opinion, is it a Creed Aventus clone? I think they tried. But no, I don't think it's a Creed Aventus clone. I think it's Club de Nuit Man Intense. And I think that's why you should buy it, because as its own, as a standalone fragrance, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It smells good. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. And yeah, it's a compliment getter. Is it a little bit harsh in the opening? Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to get compliments every time you wear it? Every time you wear it, I get more compliments in this than I do the actual Creed Aventus. Now, I'll get people sniffing me with the Creed Aventus and going, ooh, that somebody smells good, but they don't say anything. With this, people will stop and go, what is that you're wearing? That smells so good. So anyway, Club de Nuit Man Intense. And I want to say $29 is what I paid for the female version. So I could imagine this being right in the same wheelhouse. $29, $30, well worth that, well worth that. I'm looking to probably purchase some more of those in 2025. Maybe the Intense version or some of the limited edition versions, or some, just some different ones, Let me see. I should have practiced pronouncing this one. From the house of, is this Lattafa as well? Yes, this is Lattafa. Yes. From the house of Lattafa. Drum roll, please. I'm going to do my best with this one. This is Lattafa Qaa'ed Al Fasan. Yeah, this is a good one. Now, I've seen some reviewers pick up the white version as well. I think it's unlimited. This one is just the regular Qaa'ed Al Fasan, and it is beautiful. Beautiful. Juicy pineapple. Could easily be a unisex fragrance. This is a hybrid, is what I call this, and that's the only way to explain it. Again, a great fragrance, not the highest of quality Lattafa. Comparing this to Eternal Oud, the difference in the quality is night and day. This one is a little bit more synthetic, but it still smells good. And it's one of those fragrances that's going to get you a lot of compliments. The pineapple in it is so juicy, and what it is it's a mash, a mix across a hybrid of Baccarat 540 and Creed Aventus. And it's a good fragrance. It smells really good. Nice date night, year-round fragrance. I may have sprayed a little too much of it there, but it's a nice year-round date night fragrance. And if you see this for the $19 that you're going to pay for it, it is definitely worth picking up. From the house of Lattafa, it is Lattafa Qaa'ed Al Fasan. Now this one right here is definitely worth picking up, and I've seen it at Burlington as well. And it is from the house of Lattafa, and it is Asad. Now, I purchased Asad Zanzibar. It was too tropical for me. I didn't really like it, so I gave it away as a Christmas gift. This one is a Sauvage Elixir clone. Is it close to Sauvage Elixir? Yes, but again, I say with this one, don't buy it as a replacement or an alternative to Sauvage Elixir. Buy it because Lattafa did a good job with this Asad, and it's a great fragrance, and you should wear it because it smells good. Great for the wintertime. I'm going to tell you, it is strong, it is heavy, it is powerful. Do not overspray this and then go into a meeting or go to church, because Gertrude is going to act a fool. She going to cut loose on you. So don't overspray this. Don't wear too much of this. Keep it to a minimum. Less is more with this fragrance. And it is a good smelling fragrance. It does everything it's supposed to do. It smells good and it lasts a very long time. So keep that in mind. From the house of Lattafa, it is Asad. Now this one right here, I don't think gets a lot of talk. And I found it in the women's section. And again, I was actually getting it for a Christmas gift, but then I realized that's not a Christmas gift. That is going to be for me. And it is from the house of Afnan. And it is called 9 a.m. Dive. Now I know 9 p.m. and the 9 p.m. Rebel are making the rounds now. So what this one is, I think Bleu de Chanel and Sauvage mixed. Or Bleu de Chanel Parfum maybe. So what you get is that fresh, aquatic blue scent. Really, really nice. I don't think I've worn this yet. But you're gonna get a nice blue citrus style fragrance is what you have with this one. Very refreshing, very easy to wear. And I want to say I paid $29 for this as well. And I picked this up at TJ Maxx and I have seen it several times. So if you're looking for something that's a blue fragrance that will put you in the vibe and the mindset of Bleu de Chanel without paying Bleu de Chanel prices, there you go. There you go. And it's a pretty good alternative. I mean, they used to say that Perry Ellis, I can't remember which one, Perry Ellis was a clone of Bleu de Chanel, and it's not. it's just not. It's not. But this will get you in the gym and get you, shooting some jumpers. This will put you in the ball game right here, I promise. And it's a good smelling fragrance. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this on a little bit of skin. I don't think I sprayed anything. Very easy to wear. Nice looking bottle, a little generic up top, but again, as it dissipates and fades, it will turn into a really nice fragrance. You're gonna instantly be hit with that grapefruit or that citrus in the top. And then as it moves, you're gonna be like, yeah, that does give you a Bleu de Chanel vibe, a very, very Bleu de Chanel vibe. I like it, man. It's good. To me, it's good because Bleu de Chanel is one of my favorite fragrances. I can't decide whether this reminds me of more of the EDT or the EDP. I know it's not the Parfum, but the EDT or the EDP. But nonetheless, for $29, I think it's solid. I got to work a rare Saturday tomorrow because I took off to watch the Irish play. So I got to work Saturday. I'm not looking forward to it at all. But I did get to watch the game. So next. And again, these are all fragrances that you will see either at Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or Burlington. This one is another one. And again, another Burlington find, and it, again, from the house of Lattafa, and it is Lattafa Khamrah Qahwa. And I've seen both the Qahwa and the regular Khamrah. I bought them both. I still have the original Khamrah here. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it. Probably end up giving it away eventually. Of the two, I prefer this one. It's a little bit spicier than the original Khamrah. The original is nice, but the Qahwa, to me, this one is just a little bit better. A little bit more of a coffee note in it and a little bit spicier. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous fragrance. And you'll be hard pressed to find another fragrance that smells as good as this one for $35. That's it. Great presentation. You see the bottle, box and presentation is good. The scent profile is good. Longevity is good. It's a conversation starting fragrance. I've watched a couple almost start an argument in line while checking out while I was wearing this fragrance. It was so funny. My bag boy, he's standing there looking at me and looking at the lady like, because she was talking about how good I smell. And then here comes her husband, and she was talking about, man, he smells so good. And he's just looking at her like, and then when they leave, Blake, who is just a tad bit on the spectrum, looks at me and goes, ooh. She said, you smell good. And I'm just like, Blake, knock it off. But it was funny. It was really a funny situation because her husband wasn't feeling Qahwa. But for $34, get this home wrecker right here. You won't be sorry. Or maybe you will. But it smells good. And you can pick the original Khamrah, or you can pick up Khamrah Qahwa. This one right here, I picked up on the same day that I picked up what is that? Eternal Oud in Jackson, Tennessee. I walked in there, man, and they had several fragrances, and it was beautiful to me. So what we have is Nitro Red. Now, they had Nitro Red, which I purchased, Nitro White, which I purchased, and the Nitro Intense, which I didn't realize what it was till I got home. And I was looking at the box, and then I was just like, and they had the black one too, but I didn't get it. But it was fine because I had spent enough. I still ended up buying 4 fragrances. I bought Nitro Red, Nitro White, the Eternal Oud, and I picked up Mont Blanc Legend Night and added it back to my collection. So I got 4 fragrances. Spent about $150, but it was worth it. But anyway, Nitro Red. This is one of those fragrances, and there's another one on this list too. Upon initial wearing and initial spraying of this, I was just like, I don't really see what the hype is about. I don't get it. I don't dig it. DuPont Nitro. I wore this fragrance to work and received multiple compliments, and I'm just like, I'm like, I wear Triumph of Bacchus sometimes, and I have Parfums de Marly, Godolphin, and I have Leighton and Pegasus, and I have Nichane, Fan Your Flames, as well as Ani. I have Whispers in the Library. And I have this, and this is what gets me the compliments for $29, absolutely. So if you like really, really sweet fragrances, Invictus with a little bit of spice, here you go. And you're going to get complimented the entire time that you have it on. People are going to tell you, oh, you smell so nice. And you're just like, you just be like, I have Dior Homme. Oh, I don't bore her, I Dior her. But this is what you compliment me on? Not my Dior Homme Sport? Or Dior Homme Intense? Or Dior Homme Parfum? This? And yes, the answer is yes. This is what they're going to compliment you an abundant amount of times on. But it does smell good. It just doesn't smell like anything groundbreaking, and there's a lot of attention to the detail. You can tell a cologne guy made this because the top is very nice and very solid. A lot of attention to detail in the bottle, but you know, it's a good fragrance, but it just didn't strike me as one that was going to be just Another one that to me is super duper hyped, and I was going to return it, but I guess I'll keep it now. I don't know. I can still return it. I got several days. And it's from the house of Rasasi. And it is Hawas. Now I have Rasasi's Phaeton. And it's a pretty quality fragrance. It's very well made. High oil concentration. Sticks to your skin a very long time. I don't know how long this sticks to your skin because I've yet to wear it. Now, one of my subs said they have a bottle and that their juice was lighter than mine. I don't know, take a look at your juice. It may be the light. I shouldn't have sprayed that on that arm, and I'll tell you why, because I was cleaning my bathroom. And I've got Clorox on my hand. So I'm gonna have to find another place to spray it because all I smell is Clorox. There we go. Spray it on my hand. I know I sprayed the other one up here. Yeah, to me, very poor quality is the first thing that I notice about this is the quality. It's not the highest quality of fragrance. Great looking bottle. I love the way that they've got Hawas, solid cap, very solid bottle, feels nice in your hand. And then you spray the juice and instantly, you get a sweetness. Now, I will say this. I recently purchased a fragrance from the house of YSL that has that same kind of, I don't want to use the word sickening, but almost overbearing sweetness. And it is YSL's Myself Le Parfum. It smells good, but the sweetness on that is turned up to the max. And it's almost unbearable, to where I could see how some people would absolutely love it and some people would absolutely hate it. And that's the same thing I say about this fragrance. There are some people going right now, man, that's my shit. I love that juice right there, man. I wore that down to the hospital when Gertrude was in there, man, and I couldn't turn the corner because them girls were telling me how good I smell, man. I got 4 bottles of that stuff in there. I ain't gonna never run out of that Hawas. And I can hear some girl, he smells so good. Girl, what did he have on? Something about Kawasaki. He had on some Habusa or something. Girl, it was purple. He smelled good. So I could see that, and I could also see somebody going, no, that's just too loud and sweet. So I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the others. But you know, I'm still on the fence with it. I've still got my box and everything, so I'm still on the fence about whether I should take it back or not. Part of me says, Trey, you are never gonna wear that, so why keep it? And then a part of me says, Trey, it would do good for further reviews or whatever. So you've already spent the $39 on it, and I picked it up at Burlington. In Huntsville. You know, and you have to understand, Huntsville is an hour and a half this way. Jackson, Tennessee is an hour and a half that way. So I'm in a good spot, you know, for these Burlingtons, and those are actually the 2 closest Burlingtons to me. Yeah, those are the 2 closest Burlingtons to me. So, because there's not one in Decatur. Yeah, those are the 2 closest to me. So, not one. I don't think there's one in Tupelo. I need to check and see what's in Tupelo, because I may have to make me a Tupelo run. Tupelo, Mississippi. I may have to check in with you. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm on the fence with it. I could see where some people would go, no, not for me. And then I could see where some people would go, yeah. Especially if you one of them old dudes that wear them leisure suits with the matching purple top and the purple bottom and the purple little ball cap, little Kango. Yeah, you gonna wear some Hawas. This is gonna be your jam right here. But not a bad smelling fragrance. I just, as a 49-year-old man, I think, where would I wear this Fabuloso? Hawas. Where would I wear this? Where would I wear this? I'm going to wear it though, just to see what kind of reaction I get in public. I'm gonna do that for my fans. This one right here is a 10 out of 10 recommend, and it's gonna make a lot of videos about this in August, and it's made a lot of my videos about this at a Burlington when I was on vacation in the Biloxi Beach area. I think the Burlington was actually over in D'Iberville, which, if you know the area, you got D'Iberville, Gulfport, Ocean Springs, Biloxi, all right there together. I want to say it was over in D'Iberville, brand new, and at the time it wasn't popping up at the Burlingtons here. I've seen this at Burlington, I've seen this at TJ Maxx. Either way, this is a clone of Ultra Mall, and if Ultra Mall had not been a gift from my dear friend JP, I would probably sell it. and give me some money and just keep this, because they are very, very similar, and this performs, if not better, at least as good. 10 out of 10 recommend. $16. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. It's just stunning. Yeah, it's just stunning. And at that $16 price point, and it's even cheaper online. I think it's $12 on FragranceNet. So if you're trying to fill out your order and just get you an extra frag or two to get that free shipping, here you go. Look no further. This is it. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. This next one and the last one, again, be on the lookout for this. Again, I say you're going to have to pay attention and you're going to have to dig. Another Burlington find from the House of Banana Republic. And this name alone right here. What are you? Ooh, Trey, you smell good. What you wearing? Midnight Hour by Banana Republic. Love these bottles. Love the design. And this is sort of a hybrid. It smells really good. A Ventus with mango. And that is what you get. That is nice. That is another 10 out of 10 recommend right there, man. Really, really sweet. You get that burnt birch or whatever that is from the Aventus or the Aventus style fragrances. You pick up on that, but you have a really realistic, juicy, mango, fruity type of vibe going on, which makes me think, would I best compare this to a mix between Aventus and Buddha Pure or Herba Pure or whatever that is from Xerjoff, or any of the, a God of Fire is another one that has a very steep mango note. But for $19, if you can pick this up at Burlington, which I was lucky enough to find at that same Burlington in Huntsville, it's nice. It's really, really nice. Definitely unisex, so you could get this for your lady. Or if you get this, your lady is going to steal it and wear it, because especially if you mix this with some JB butters of some sort. I have Creed Vintage JB butters, and I would definitely layer the two. Or I have Baccarat Rouge JB butters as well. I would definitely layer the two and do a nice little combo and have it smelling amazing. So yeah, from the House of Banana Republic, it is Midnight Hour. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. All right, guys, that is it, man. And that's enough. That is enough. That has been 10 or 11 fragrances that while you're at the rack stores, you need to be on the lookout for. And if you see any of these, I definitely think you should buy them, especially the Lattafa Qahwa, Qahwa, the Nitro Red, and the Hawas. Now, I get it. I'm not singing the praises of Hawas, but you're not really gonna see it a whole lot at the rack store. So if you see it, much like I did, pick it up. I mean, what could it hurt? If you don't like it, you can always take it back, right? All right. So, and the Lattafa Rams Silver. I did not like Rams Gold. To me, it smelled like Gertrude and her sister, Ebenezer. So, y'all know Gertrude had a sister? She do, Ebenezer. And anyway, that's yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Listen, man, thank you for all the support. Let's make 2025 the best year ever, because it may be the last. You know what I'm saying? So let's make it the best year. All right. So I love you all, man, and may God bless you all. And until next time, please continue to check in. Please continue to check in with your boy and share the videos. And until next time, guys, peace.